Hello guys, how's everything? I hope everything finds you guys fantastic, and I hope everything finds you well. So, let me just write this in a font so you all can see. Who am I? Okay, what is the mission of this channel? And that's what I'll be explaining in this recording. So, my name is Daniel Telles, right? And I grew up in Mexico City, and growing up in Mexico City, I saw how some countries have a lot of opportunities and some not. Because I lived in Mexico City, and then I started in Mexico. So first I moved to. So here's the thing. I started in Mexico City, right? So Mexico City. Then I went to New York. Then I studied abroad in Quebec City and Montreal, a little bit of both. And then right now I'm back in New York, in the United States. And I noticed how in Mexico, for example, there's a lot less opportunities there. So when I was studying abroad in Quebec, I met these guys, right? Especially this guy, Rodrigo. So I'm going to write his name so you guys can keep up with the story. So Rodrigo, so me, Mexico, right? Rodrigo from Brazil. I had a roommate, this guy right here, that you all can see. Hopefully you guys can see him. This guy, right? His name is Andres, and he is from Venezuela. Andres from Venezuela. And there was this girl, Ikram, from Tunisia, and Algeria. Alright, so all of us, we decide that we were talking, and we were talking how we're both very happy, like we're all very happy, all of us, right? Me, Rodrigo, Andres, and Ikram. How we're all very happy, but how the world is unfair, because we were all living in Quebec City, and we all went to school in Quebec City for that 1 year, and we all noticed how the kids in Quebec City had a lot more opportunity. So I'm going to pull up this map really quickly so that you guys can see kind of like what I'm talking about. So this is a map of what sometimes is called as the global south, or the developed world and the developing world, right? So these countries that I'm about, so the places in blue, those are developed countries. A lot of opportunity. You want to live a good life, you go to Europe, the United States, Canada, Australia, Japan, New Zealand, over here, New Zealand, Japan up the top. But I grew up in Mexico City. My friend Andres, he's from Venezuela. I had friends from Africa, because a lot of Africa speaks French, and there's a lot of African immigrants in Quebec City, right, because of French. Ikram was from Algeria and Tunisia, from here. So, and Rodrigo was from Brazil, from this huge country right here. And all four of us, we were living good lives. We were very happy, but again, we were talking about how, like, our native countries, they didn't give the same opportunities as people in the US had or Europe had. So that's where I decided to start this channel. So I decide to start the channel. In this channel, we give advice, right? It was kind of inspired by a lot of my friends from back in Quebec City, so I decided to start it. And the main basis of this whole project is advice, right? That is, advice focused for young adults, right? Young adults in developing countries. Most specifically, Latin America, Africa, the Middle East, and South Asia, right? So mostly India, Bangladesh, Thailand, Cambodia, Indonesia, Malaysia, Philippines, all these countries. So what advice do we give? So basically our whole thing is that we believe young adults can live good lives despite where they were born. And that's kind of the mission of this channel. So what do I talk about in the channel? Financial advice. So I teach young adults, specifically from developing countries, like the ones I mentioned above, right? Latin America, Africa, Middle East, South Asia, how to invest in stocks, real estate, how to get their credit score up, right? How to be financially free, how to be, like financially free and stable. And again, I'm not financially free just yet, but I'm on my journey, and I'm not an expert, but hopefully if I can just help one person, then I'm happy, right? So I can hopefully share the information that has helped me in my journey, that I am still the journey that I am still on, but my journey of financial freedom. So what gives a good life? First of all, I always say money and good social relations, and we teach both of this stuff. So we teach social dynamics, which basically how to have good relationships with friends, etc., your family, right? All of these things. Fitness, right? A little bit of fitness, but that's not the main focus of the channel. The main focus of the channel is I teach young adults, specifically from developing countries, right? The region, Africa, Middle East, etc. We teach them how to be financially free. I give them financial advice. So that's the whole mission of the channel. Hopefully it was inspired by my friend, my roommate Andres. It was inspired by my friend Rodrigo from Brazil and my friend Ikram. So thank you very much. I hope that it can be useful, and so thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this works out. This is a little of my journey, just showing you what this channel is about. Alright, thank you very much. Have a great day. Thank you guys.